Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm so glad you're here this morning. We have a great show lined up, two special guests here in the studio. But first, our weather, brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. High today, 85, low tonight, 68. Got a little bit of a cooling trend coming in, not get quite as cold as they initially thought earlier. Initially, they were saying it's going to get into the 40s by Sunday, but it's really just going to be low 50s, maybe 52 or so. But anyway, it is cooling down some, but the big thing we're looking for is rain, and we just don't see any rain in the forecast. Let's take a look at our river readings. Apalachicola, Bluntstown, reading a .5. It has not changed in months. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville, 1.7. No change in it. You saw some of the pictures we had on yesterday, and I talk about it every day, how low our rivers and creeks are. So just be aware of that if you're going out. But folks, they're catching some fish in the river. I get reports almost daily, some nice catches. Okay, let's go take a look at our tide chart for today, brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We have a good strong tide. The low tide is going to be at 8:35 this morning and high tide at 11:25 this afternoon. Now, I've got a special fishing trip planned for this afternoon. I'm going fishing with Greg Brudnicki. Mainly, I'm going fishing with his dad, Mike Brudnicki, who'll be turning 90. And I'm actually, and Bill Allen's going with us. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to go this afternoon and fish that incoming tide. And I'll tell you what, the project I'm working on, I'm going to tell you all ahead of time. We're planning on a Veterans Day show. I'm going to feature Mr. Brudnicki. He was a veteran of World War II, in particular the Iwo Jima invasion, and he has some amazing war stories. So I've already interviewed him. Jeff and I have been over to the house and got the stories. Now we're going to go fishing, and I just love to see Greg Brudnicki fishing with his dad. That just brings back such warm memories and all. So we're going to put that together for Veterans Day, a special presentation on Veterans Day. And we're going to have a good time fishing too. Okay, let's move on. The marine forecast today, south-southeast at about 5 to 10. We'll take our break and be right back with our guest. Okay, welcome back, and welcome to our Students of the Month from Mosley High School Outdoor Education. I have right to my right is Cole and then Devin. Good morning, guys.
Morning,
good to have y'all.
Coach.
All right, this is my first year without having these guys in class and all, but Coach Brian Wilkie just does a tremendous job carrying on the outdoor ed tradition, and we've got the same quality and caliber program going, and look here with these guys here. So, Cole, you start telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 17, and I like to fish and I like to hunt. Probably my favorite is fishing. I work on I'm a deckhand on a charter fishing boat. It's called the Jubilee.
Yes.
Started working there about the middle of the summer, off and on, and then they slowly started working me in more days. And it's really fun. I love doing it. And I started fishing. I went a few times when I was younger. I really didn't start seriously fishing until probably about when I was 13 or 14, and then once I went a few times, it took off. I loved it. I just kept doing it all the time.
Yeah, that's an interesting angle. A lot of times we talk about real early start and all, but here is 13 and 14. You really get excited about it at that age.
Yes,
you
sir,
sort of understand it. And you being a deckhand, if they called you back, that means they want you to work more and more. That tells me one thing, that you were a good worker. So you must have done a good job with Jubilee. I mean, I know some of your viewers have fished off that Jubilee, a good fishing boat. And who's your captain?
Charlie Paparocki.
So Paparocki, he's been doing it a while, good captain. All right, Devin, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm 18 years old, and I ran a charter boat fishing boat over the summer. It's 21 feet. I can only take 4 people out. Yeah. But it was fun, and I recently got my captain's license. And I've been fishing my whole life, but my favorite thing to do is drive the boat.
Now listen, these are two outdoor boys right here. Now you're talking about some hardcore fishermen. And Devin's already got a captain's license and running charter boat, already working on a boat. So you guys have a head start on most 17, 18-year-old guys. So, all right, look. Now, what kind of fishing did you do this summer on your boat? What kind of?
We went deep sea fishing.
Deep sea. I mean, offshore.
Yes, sir.
Snapper and all.
We went. Well, snapper season wasn't open, so we just went like for grouper, vermilion snapper, white snapper.
On the charter boat this summer, what was some of the best months you had in fishing? What you were telling me earlier, June, you said?
Yeah, June was really great. I mean, every day they were they were practically jumping in the boat. I mean, and in fact, we said for the past few days, every time people come on the boat, we'd say for the past few days, it's been catching, not fishing.
Oh, man.
And it was just crazy. I got so tired, I'd go home, I'd pass out.
That's the thing. A lot of times I've been on a lot of these boats. I fish a lot of them, fish with a lot of friends and all. Deckhand really works hard, and I think a lot of times we don't realize how hard they work because they just come to you and then 10 minutes later they come back. But between those 10 minutes, they've been with 4 or 5 other people usually.
Yes, sir.
And just
crazy.
hustling back and forth. What y'all use a bunch of squid?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We get up early in the morning and start cutting it up.
Are you tired of squid?
A little bit. I'm tired of going home and my hands smelling for 3 days straight.
Devin, what about your, what kind of bait y'all using when you went out? What kind of?
We would use grunts, squid,
live bait,
cigar minnows, yes sir.
Yeah. And what kind of boat was yours? What size?
It was a 21-foot center console.
Okay, so, all right, now, we're going to talk a little bit later. What, at school, what are some things y'all enjoy your senior year? What are some things y'all really enjoying this year?
Outdoor ed.
Outdoor ed, I like that.
For sure.
And Devin?
Getting out early.
Okay. Well, how's that working now? Y'all get to leave early?
I have an internship, 2 periods.
Okay. That was started coming a couple of years ago, and really last year, and especially this year, you can go intern somewhere. And so they get to leave early. So it's a good deal for seniors. So hopefully everyone's taking advantage of it. I don't know of other schools, but one thing, again, every time I have these young people on, I encourage you parents and stakeholders in all these school systems to get outdoor ed in your school system. It can be done. And no matter what the politicians or the school board members or principals all tell you, it can be done. And we're living testimony. We've been doing it 20 plus years. Some other schools are doing it. And you see, it's a good class, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's really fun.
And it's going to right up these guys' alley, and it's going to, in their future, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk about what these young men will be doing in the future. Okay? Okay, welcome back. We're our Students of the Month. We're so glad y'all are with us today. So glad these young men got up early. Y'all used to get up early, aren't you?
During the summer.
During the summer. Well, before we get to the pictures, what kind of hunting do you like to do? You said you like to hunt.
Yes, sir. I like duck hunting. I like hog hunting.
All right. Devin, do you hunt or do you?
I've only been like twice.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to talk about, have you been up to Alabama with your girlfriend's family, right?
That's where I shot my first deer.
Okay, I remember. If y'all remember that last month, our Students of the Month were twin girls, Hannah and Haley, too. Well, Haley is your girlfriend. Y'all
Yes.
been dating a long time.
Yes, sir. 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Good, nice looking couple. I used to like to see them in the hallway last year. Good, wholesome couple. Pictures. All right, here we go. Tell us about this first picture we got right here.
Well, that was one of the days I work. It was in July, and we didn't have that many people on the boat. So they said to me, Cole, you can either go home or you can fish. And when they say that, I mean, I can fish for free on when I don't have to work. I just got to contribute.
Yeah.
So I was like, might as well fish. I'm not doing anything the rest of the day. So I was just goofing around. I wasn't trying to catch fish, and I ended up getting that snapper on my line.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, what a great decision now. So you just stay out there and fish. That's great. All right, what about this one here?
Me and my friend Ethan, we used to go fishing all the time. We still do go fishing. Mm-hmm. We went out to the jetties during March, mm-hmm. and that wasn't the best day of fishing we've had. And I cast my line out towards the end of the rocks, and I was just waiting, and I was using a really light rod. Mm-hmm. So I tugged on it a little bit, and I thought I was caught in a rock. So I just started reeling on it really hard, uh-huh. And then the drag just started going out. I was like, oh, I got something on there. Yes, sir.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yes,
they were strong fish, especially right there, because was the tide coming in or out? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was going out.
Going out, okay. And what did you catch them on? Was it a?
It was it was a live shrimp.
Live shrimp. Good job. All right, here's a nice mess of fish. There's some sheephead and
some Spanish.
Spanish, and when did y'all catch these?
We caught those at the jetties too.
All right.
That was actually the same day. That's my redfish up top.
Mm-hmm. That's a good fishing trip.
Yes, sir.
Y'all eat them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, who's this?
That is me.
What are you doing here?
Well, that was one of my days off.
Okay? Is that the same boat or is that another boat?
That's another boat. That was my friend Ethan's boat.
Okay.
We went out about 7 miles. We started fishing on top of the black bark, Never fished there before, so we gave it a shot.
That's a good spot, isn't it?
It's all right.
Well, if you get it early in the season, it's a good spot. In the late in the season, it's not because it gets fished pretty heavy. Okay. Got one redfish. Got that one. And let's see. We all out of jetties?
Yes, sir.
And what time of year was this one?
That was late March, maybe early April.
That's when there are a lot of them out there then, aren't there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. That's all yours, right? Okay. Let's jump over to Devin. I saw this. I had to show this picture again. Tell us about this picture here. Tell us what's going on.
Well, we were sitting there and we had a shark on the line, and I saw some suckerfish down there, so I just put down my little jig and caught 2 of them. And I dared Haley to put it on her stomach because she didn't understand what I meant. I just stuck it onto my chest and stayed there for 3 minutes.
Okay, so folks, they're just stuck on there now with a suction right there. That's a good picture. Okay, let's go through. You sent me a lot of pictures, some good pictures. All right, tell us about this one.
That was my uncle's birthday, and it was his first amberjack.
All right, and what's going on here?
That's our nurse shark. It was about 10.
Did y'all land that shark, or you had to cut the line? Or
No, I got it. I got all the way to the top. Yes, sir.
All
It's just hard to take a picture because
Yeah.
they were all scared of it.
Were you scared?
Yes, sir.
How about this one?
Well, that's Shane Williams. He caught a grouper. Actually, a funny story. It was me, Cole, and Shane, and a couple of my friends, and we all hooked a fish at the same time, but both their lines wrapped around mine, and I had the $20 jig, and they had the hooks, and it broke my line off, but they both landed their fish.
It wasn't my line.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you surf fishing, huh?
Yes, sir. We went to Haley's condo.
And a little sand shark.
Yes, sir.
And you also on the same trip and got a nice redfish. What were y'all fishing with?
We were using gulp and a piece of bonita for the shark.
And how far out did you throw your lines? Way out? Or you got them right pretty close shore?
I was walking on the sandbar because there was a big seaweed patch.
So you walked to the first sandbar and then cast out? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a good spot for redfish. Past that other sandbar, not the first one. All right. What about that one?
That was a spinner shark.
Have you done a lot of shark fishing?
We're fishing for amberjack, and they just take it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But I catch one every trip.
Well, you got a full box here. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. That was when me and Cole went out. We had a good day.
Was that you fishing with them?
Yes, sir. That's why there's so many fish in the box.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. So you caught all the big ones.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now,
Devin did a good job.
This is down at the Keys or where?
No, so that's just at one of the springs. We went to so many. I don't remember which one it was.
One of the springs.
Yes, sir.
That is cool down there. Tell us about this. Last year, I had to add this one. Okay. Tell us what happened.
I was playing soccer the day before my birthday and ran into the keeper too hard and just snapped my leg.
It just snapped. I remember when that happened, and you had to get an operation. What all they do to you?
They put a rod through my tibula.
I know you don't want to say it early in the morning, but he's healed up fine now. How long were you incapacitated? It was a good while.
I couldn't do anything for 6 months.
6 months. He hobbled around school for 6 months, and it was amazing. We feel good now, right?
Yes, sir. I can run and play sports.
Okay.
And fish.
All right. And now tell us about what his shirt says right here. The captain is always right.
Yeah, that's the shirt I got the day I got my captain's license.
And how did you get your captain's license?
Went to 3 weeks of school.
That's it, huh?
Yes, sir.
And the captain of the school here locally?
Yes, sir, for the 6-pack.
Yeah. Okay. And I got 1 or 2 more. Freshwater fishing?
Yes, sir. That's so ezy. I don't get why people don't do that more than saltwater.
Were y'all up in Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think that was it. How much that one weigh, you remember?
I think it was 8 pounds, but Haley's caught a bigger one next minute. Yeah.
You do much freshwater?
Not as much freshwater as I do saltwater.
Yeah.
Saltwater is my main type of fishing.
Okay, we're going to take our final break. We're going to come back and talk about the future, what is for these young men and what it holds for them. So let's take our break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here we're Cole and Devin, Moser Outdoor Ed. Let's do our fishing game time before we get back with these young men. Looking this morning at 3:11 to 5:11. That is just past us, but this afternoon, 3:35 to 5:35, and we're going to take advantage of that on a fishing trip. 3:35 to 5:35. And seriously, we did plan our fishing trip according to the tide and what's going on. And this afternoon fishing would be better than this morning, we decided. Initially, we planned to go this morning, but the more we thought about it, we're going after lunch. Okay, guys, tell us about some future plans y'all have. Cole, what do you want to do in the future?
I'm considering two things. I either want to be a nurse anesthetist, because my mom is an RN. She's a clinical coordinator for Shands. So if I needed help or guidance in that route, she could help me out. And either that, or I want to be an automotive performance. I want to open up a shop with two of my friends, because we all like, talking about different ideas, what we could do to trucks, cars, all that kind of stuff.
That's so interesting. When you told me that, I said, I thought to myself, that's almost two ends of the spectrum, so that's interesting. Maybe you could do a little bit of both,
That'd be cool.
That would be, a little bit, and both of those would be very rewarding, I know.
Yes, sir.
And so your mom is in the medical field, and
yes, sir.
At where?
She's a clinical coordinator for Shands.
Oh, cool.
So she works between here and Pensacola.
Yeah, very good. All right, Captain Devin, what's your plans?
I'm going to try to get my pilot license for cruise ships so I can take them in and out of port. And I want to drive service boats, lifeboats.
And this is interesting. I've never had one of my young people come up and say they want to run cruise ships. And this is the first time we had this, so that's interesting. Tell us your background. And your dad and granddad, they were in?
My grandfather drives tugboats for a living.
Okay.
And I want to start off doing that because it gets good sea time. And the bigger the barge, the more time I get.
Where do you boys want to end up? Y'all like this area? Y'all want to move around? What do y'all want to do?
I love it here. I mean, I think as far as the outdoors, it has everything I could possibly want to do.
Yeah.
And we're not too far from Orlando, not too far from Atlanta. So if I want to go somewhere else, have fun, I can do that.
That's cool. Devin?
Well, I plan on living here until I have to move to one of the ports.
Yeah, and you have to move back and forth. And really, this would be a good home port, though, to go out of. Now, what are y'all going off to college anywhere next year, or what are you going to do?
I think I'm going to go to Gulf Coast. I'm considering maybe Troy or Florida State.
Okay.
But we'll just see what happens.
All right, Deb?
I'm going to start working, and then if I don't like that, I'm going to go to college and then try something else for.
You're going to work first?
Yes, sir, because I need to start paying for my house.
Okay, I got a couple more. We got all kind of pictures. Devin has a record of most pictures he ever sent me, and this is great. This your boat right here?
Yes, sir. It's my 16th birthday present.
All right, and then whose little dog is this?
Those are mine.
All right. How old are they?
They're 2 years old.
Wow, whose tree stand you in right here? That's up in Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what about that big buck?
That was my first time sitting with Haley, and she made me throw the binoculars out the window.
They're good hunters, aren't they? All right,
yes,
tell me
sir.
about this fish here.
That was, actually I was with Cole with that one, and we caught a blacktip. That was the biggest blacktip I've ever caught.
That is a nice shark right there.
Yes, sir. It tasted good,
Where
too.
were y'all fishing?
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge. Okay. And like I say, you sent me all kind of pictures. I got the bass. Let's see. These are all bass pictures. Now, what else y'all doing outdoors other than, okay, when y'all fish under the bridge, what time do y'all fish incoming or outgoing tide?
Matters what you're going for.
I wake up early and I just sit out there all day.
You can do that when you're 17, 18 years old. That's cool.
Especially if you're in the shade.
Yeah. What about when you go to jetties, y'all do the same thing?
Yes, sir. Just wake up early, hope we're the best.
Okay. This coming summer, are you going to get back on the boat and work on the boat? Or?
I would like to. I mean, it's really fun. So it's a job that I want to keep doing.
What are some of the neat stories you have being on a boat? You meet all kind of people, don't you?
I meet a lot of people, a lot of good people, and then there's some different people.
Difficult people.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, Cole, you're gonna find that in life itself. No matter if you're on a boat out there, or there are gonna be some really good people. There are gonna be some difficult people. So you just do the best you can each and every day.
Yes, sir.
And enjoy it. But how far out do y'all go usually?
Usually about 10 to 12 miles.
Okay.
It's a head boat, so we don't normally go that far.
Yeah.
So about 10 to 12 is the usual.
Yeah. Now, do y'all do any flounder gigging or any kind of flounder fishing at night? Have y'all done any of that? Yep. Have you got any of your buddies doing any flounder gigging?
My friend Carson, he does it.
How's he doing this year? Has he gotten any?
I don't know if he's gone yet.
Yeah.
But I know when he does go, he usually does pretty good.
Yeah. Now let's say you're an officer in the Outdoor Club too, right?
Yes, sir.
You're what position?
I'm the vice president.
Vice president. Okay. And what now? Tell us what y'all doing Outdoor now, Devin. What's going on? What subject y'all on?
We're on archery.
Archery.
Yes, sir.
How do you like archery?
So much fun.
It is fun.
You get a candy every time you hit the bullseye.
Is that what we're doing now? You get a candy?
Yes,
have
sir.
y'all put the balloons on the target yet?
No, sir. That's next week.
Next week. Put little balloons. How far back are you?
15 yards.
15 yards or so.
Yes, sir.
Do you enjoy it too?
Yes, sir. It's fun.
It is fun, isn't it? Each year I talk about how much, and I want to encourage you as parents, grandparents, get those kids shooting a bow in the backyard. That's just a lot of fun. Do y'all? What are y'all doing? Have y'all done any cast netting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think that was the second unit we did after boater safety.
Okay.
It was really fun. I mean, up until that point, I didn't know how to throw a cast net.
Yeah.
I worked on a charter boat, but we didn't have to throw them.
Yeah.
We didn't have to throw cast nets on my boat.
So now you know for the rest of your life you're going to know how to throw a cast net.
Yes, sir.
And you were throwing one because of you catching your bait and all, right?
Yes, sir.
How did your class, y'all in different classes, how did everybody do in class? Everybody sort of could do pretty well on it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you put it on them, they can throw it, but they don't know how to set it up.
Yeah.
Just the girls mainly. The boys always catch on quick.
No, it's the other way around. The
You
girls,
get a few of them.
The girls will listen to you. The boys at this age, they are. Let me do it. And I always got a kick out of that. I think I've mentioned that before. Okay, I want to thank y'all for coming on. We got anybody want to give a big shout out to? Gonna be watching on YouTube worldwide. You got any cousins up in New York anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay.
Love you, Haley, too.
Okay, we want to wish y'all good luck. I'm going to get up there. Coach Wilkie wants me to come and be a guest speaker one day, so it'll be an odd situation, but I want to come up there and see all of y'all, and looking forward to it. And good luck. What's going on? Let's see, football season about to wrap up.
Yes, sir.
Basketball and soccer coming on.
Soccer starts next week.
Are you playing soccer this year?
Yes, sir. I just made the team.
You all healed up?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right, guys, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. I'll see y'all in a couple weeks up there.
Thank you.
All right. Folks, I always want to thank y'all so much for watching Panhandle Outdoors and to support our schools and our good program we have, and do the best you can to help your fellow man. Have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.